Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be using this blue yarn. It's cotton, it's milk cotton yarn. I got it from Osana Yarns on Instagram. And then we are going to be using this 3mm hook. I know the label is not there, it did fade off. And then you're just going to need some scissors. So those are the only things we're going to be using for this top. And then yeah, let's get started. So we are going to start with a slip knot, like that, and then into the slip knot we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then after that we're going to make double crochets on that first stitch that we made. And then make another one. So those are going to be 3 double crochets including the first that we did. And then after that you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to make 3 more double crochets. Like that. So those are going to be 2 shells of 3 double crochets, and then you're going to chain 2 again and make your last shell of 3 double crochets. And there you go. So this is what you should have now. You have 3 double crochets that makes a shell, then chain 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, and then after that we are going to chain 2, and then we are going to attach it on the third stitch on the first chain 4 that we did. So that is what you should have right now. After that you're going to chain 2. You're going to chain 3, sorry, turn your work around. And then on that chain 2 space we are going to make 1 more double crochet. So that is going to make 2 double crochets, chain 2, make 2 more double crochets, and then after that you're going to start working from that first stitch. And make 3 double crochets, for each 3 double crochets that you had made before. And then on that chain 2 space you are going to make 2 double crochets, and then you're going to chain 2, and then on that same chain 2 space you're going to make 2 more double crochets. So the 2 double crochets, chain 2 double crochet is going to increase the space in between. And then after you chain the 2 you are going to start from that very first stitch, make 3 double crochets on top of the 3 double crochets that we had made, like that. And then you're going to chain 2, you're going to make 2 double crochets on the chain 2 space, like that. And then after that you're going to chain 2 and make 2 more double crochets on that same chain 2 space, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets. that. So now we have a triangle. You're just going to attach this to the top of the chain 3 that we did first. So now this is what you should have. You have this corner, then you have this corner, and then you have this corner. So it's making like a triangle shape. So what you're going to do after this for row 3, we are going to make a slip stitch on that next stitch. We want to get to the chain 2 space, make a slip knot on that chain 2 space, and then you're going to chain 3, and then you're going to make another double crochet. So the chain 3 is going to act as a double crochet, then make 1 more double crochet, then chain 2, make 2 double crochets, and then you're going to make 1 double crochet in every double crochet space. There we go. So after that we're going to make 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space, and then you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to make 2 double crochets in that same chain 2 space, and then you're going to make 1 double crochet in every double crochet space. And then you're going to chain 2 to make 2 double crochets, make 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space, then chain 2, make 2 more double crochets, and then make double crochets on top of the double crochets from row 2. Like that, and then now you're going to attach that to the chain 3 that we made, and then you're going to make a slip knot on that first chain, on the next space, and then make a slip knot on the chain 2 space. So this is our row 3. This is how it looks. So basically you're just going to continue doing that. It's the same process from beginning to end. So you're going to continue making after this you're just going to, let me show you one more time. You're going to chain 3, make another double crochet. So there are 2 double crochets, chain 2, make 2 more double crochets in the same chain 2 space to give us that point. That is our first point. We have 3 points on this top. So this is our first point, this is our second point, and this is our third point. Okay. So you're just going to continue making double crochets all the way until you get to this point, and then you're going to chain to place 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space, chain 2, then 2 more double crochets. So this space is going to have 4 double crochets and chain 2 space in between them, and then do the same on this side, and then come to this point, and then you're just going to attach it to that part, to the chain 3 space that we made. So you're going to continue making this until you have enough to cover your bust. So this doesn't really require a lot of measurements, because you're just making enough to cover your bust size. Okay, So just continue making one and measuring it against yourself until you have enough, and then I'm going to meet you once I'm done. Okay, so now I'm done with my 7 rows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is enough to cover my bust area. I am a size small. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a chain. We are going to work on our neck and back strap. So this is what you should have. So we are going to make a chain of 150, and then we are going to go back with a single crochet. Okay, so just make a chain of 150, and then we will go back with you together. So this is what you have. My chain is 150 plus 2, so you're going to skip the 2 that you added and go into your 150 50th stitch, and then you're going to make a single crochet. Okay, so just insert your hook, grab your yarn, come out of the stitch you have to, then go through all 2 stitches. So that is what you're going to do all the way until you get to the last stitch. So continue doing that until you get to the last stitch, and then I'm going to show you how to join these 2 to make a very beautiful top. Okay, so you're going to make a slip knot, and then I am going to make a chain of 18 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Then you're going to take your brack up. So this is going to be the outside of your top, and this is going to be the inside of your top. So we are going to attach that to this point. We have 2 points remaining, so we are going to take that 1 point and attach our yarn there. And then for this top we are going to because we are just attaching right now, I'm going to work using a single crochet instead of a double crochet. So just make single crochets in every double crochet space that we have. We're almost to the other point. So once you get to that point, you make a single crochet onto that point, and then you're going to take the next brack up. This is the inner side, this is the outer side. So just make sure that the outside parts are together. So for me this is the outside part, so I'm going to turn this into the other outside part. I'm going to attach it using a single stitch like that, and then I am going to go through that stitch. Then I'm going to continue making single crochets all the way until I get to the end. And we are done with our single crochets. So there you go. So this is what you have right now. Yeah, so since we made 18 stitches on this side, we made a chain of 18, so we're going to make another chain of 18. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18, like that. And then we're going to chain 2 more on this side, because that is going to be our foundation for the next row. Then you're going to turn your work around, and then now we are going to start working using double crochets like we have been doing throughout the top. So you're going to skip the 2 stitches that we made and go into the third one with a double crochet, like that. So make 18 double crochets, and there we go. So after that, we are going to make double crochets on every single crochet that we made on the previous row. So this is what you should have. So just continue working double crochets all the way until you get to this other side, and you make your double crochet on that chain that we started with. And then I'm going to meet you once I'm done with row 1. Okay, so I am done with my row 1. This is how it looks all the way to the other side. So these are the caps, and this is going to be the bottom side of the top. So I hope you can see that well. Let me turn it to this other side. Here you go. So now you're going to just continue working on the down part of the top. So I'm going to make a couple of rows. I think I'm going to make around 5 rows of double crochet, or 6. You can make as many as you want, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish it all up. Okay, so now I am done with my 5 rows. This is how the top looks. You can end your work here, but for me, I am just going to do 2 rows of 2 more rows. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. I just want to add a little bit of something down there. So I'm going to chain 4 to make a chain of 4. So 1 2 3 and 4, and then I am going to skip 1, and then I'm going to double crochet in the next one. Then I'm going to chain 1, skip 1, go into the next one, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next space, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next space. So this row we're basically going to do the same thing. So this is what you should have. So continue doing that until you get to the end of the row, and then I'm going to meet you once I'm done. Okay, so now I'm done with my 1 row. Now we're going to do another row of the same thing. So now you're just going to chain 4 on this side, and then turn your work around and work the same thing. So 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and we're placing the double crochets on top of the previous double crochets. So So this is what you should have. So continue doing that until you get to the end, and then I'm going to see you once I'm done. Okay, and we are done with the 2 rows. That is how the top looks. I just wanted to add a little bit of something down there. So after that, you're just going to cut out this part. So just take your scissors and cut out that part. So you're just going to secure this so that your top doesn't come undone. And then we are going to hide that yarn. There you go, and then you're going to cut out that part, and there you go, your top is done. Just make sure you secure this last these parts that are hanging out. And cut out the yarn. There you go. And then you're just going to take your hook, go into a space there, take your strap and go through that, and then on the other side do the same thing. So that is how the back side looks. And this is how the front side looks. So just make sure you get rid of these things, this yarn that is not in place. You can hide the yarn, but anyway, so that's how the top looks like. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.